what is a nation without representation? What is a nation without representation? I'm the 5%, not a 10% amazing.
All praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing. 360 degrees on the ball. All praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing. 360 degrees on the ball. More righteous, more righteous, all praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing. 360 degrees. More righteous, more righteous, all praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing.
Peace to Allah's mighty 5% nation of God's nurse, to all the human families of the planet Earth. We bid you a love, peace, happiness, and a high salute. I am DJ KY's Allah, aka Kato, the black superhero. Welcome to Real2reel360. All right, we got a definite banger right here for y'all. A classic, a living legend, a class act, and a hard one to follow. All right, but I ain't gonna give it all away. My brother gonna do what he do. Just did let. Let's get him, Mr. PhD. You ready? Let's roll and make it hot, baby.
Am I the meanest? Sure enough. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time? Sure enough. But who am I?
Joshua.
Who am I?
Joshua.
I can't hear you.
Joshua, Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. Thank y'all again for tuning in with Real2reel360. We locked and loaded tonight, man, with the queen of Southern Soul, man. It's going down, man. Listen, this woman has broken the ceiling when it comes down to stepping in Southern Soul and being recognized, not just nationally, internationally, globally. This woman has so much music, so much talent, and her voice is amazing. Yes. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Queen of Southern Soul, Chavonna Adams. What's going on?
What an introduction.
You know, sis, over the years, we've watched you accomplish every goal that you set out for. Every, you know what I'm saying, up, every down, everything that you have set your sights on, you made it happen. No matter what the situation is, no matter what's been going on, you climbed that mountain.
Absolutely.
You know, watching you, because I used to love to watch you go live and sing. That was my thing. Like I used to make sure that I was on that live every time you got on there and went to singing.
Yeah.
Right? But when you won the award, you know what I'm saying, out there in Kansas City, you know what I mean, it's something that you have been working hard on. Mm-hmm. Then, you know what I'm saying, you just kept your head down and kept going and kept going and kept going.
That's right.
I knew that it was going to pop. I knew it was going to pop. The songs are amazing. The songs. Man. The videography. People don't know that you do your own videos.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
The investment in your own personal career is something that is amazing, because a lot of people don't do that. What is it about learning all aspects of music or entertainment that pushes you as well as it does?
Well, first of all, I'm so glad to be home because this is my home right here in the multiple award-winning podcast, Real2reel360 with my brothers. It's been exciting. And the journey of being an artist is a multifaceted one. And so you have to learn a lot quickly. And especially as an upcoming artist, like I've been for the last few years of my recording career. I mean, doing videos, editing, doing my makeup, doing my hair, just all of those things had to come with it until you get a major budget. You know, it's kind of DIY, right? And so you kind of, reinvent the wheel a little bit and become creative. And for myself, I've always loved artistry and filmmaking. And so I don't know. I've been pleasantly surprised that so many people have really enjoyed everything. And I'm excited to continue. I really am.
You know, I was, what's the name of that video? When you took it back to the 70s exploitations.
That's Don't Start
Don't
Nothing.
Start Nothing, yes. When I saw the artistry then, and I was like, wow.
I wrote the whole thing.
What is it that she can't do? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many superlatives, like, speaking of you. What's going on, Darlene Hodge out there in Texas? Vicky J, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? It's amazing, to say the least, right? Now, you pick up the Billboard magazine, and you see a write-up. You see a write-up for Chavonna Adams in Billboard magazine. What was that like for you when they called and said that they wanted to do a write-up on you? What was that like for you?
Oh, man. I'll say that I've just been overwhelmed at the response, not just of Good Man, which has been a really fun record. We'll get into that, but just overwhelmingly the embrace of me. And you have to be vetted to go through those processes. You can't just, hope upon a star that people discover you. So it's a lot of legwork, especially in having a catalog, having a brand, and really just behind the scenes, right? But I'm going to just contribute everything right now to God. Can I do that? Is that okay? Because I can say that I've done a lot of things, and I can say but my grandmother used to say, and I know where my help comes from. My help really comes from the Lord. And a lot of this is destiny for me. And so I can't necessarily continue to always say, oh, it's in the booth, or oh, it's in my pen. No, it's in what God has for me first. And so when things like this come up and they're really cool things that happen to me, I know where my help comes from. So I lean and depend on him. And then there's faith without works being dead. And so, of course, once I have the faith of all that God is doing for me, then I implement that in the work that I do, which is staying in the booth, writing, engaging with my wonderful fans, and remaining humble. But it's a God thing that's happening to me right now. And that's all I can describe it as.
You know, it's so amazing to see all these things happening because we knew it was coming. Like the conversation pieces we knew was coming. Miss Makita, what's going on with you? Now, even with let's talk this Grammy situation. Like let's talk this Grammy situation. What's going on here? Like what tell me how these things are happening all at one time. Talk to me right quick.
This record has really gained, I would say, international attention. And I want to shout out the producer, Taiwan, who is just absolutely wonderful. This is a special record, and every once in a while you get those in music, right? Okay, like we know that you put out a record with your music. I love it. And it resonates with the audience. And so there's been this wonderful push. Shout out to Ron Shuford behind the scenes to make sure that everybody gets it. And the response back has been really unreal. And not that I haven't had records that have been embraced before, but there's just something resonating right now at this moment about the music. And I can only say God driven, right? Because I've been putting out music this is going into my 5th year consistently. And I'm not saying that other records haven't been embraced, but this one's just special. So I'm wrapping my arms around the moment and not trying to think too much about it, too far ahead, too far behind, and just living in the now of it all, you know?
Right.
Most definitely. Peace out to Shorty G.
Peace.
Sean Du, my brother. How you
Yeah.
doing, man?
Peace and
Man,
blessings.
I tell you, when I saw it, I was like, I said, I know I got it locked in. I'm not going to even waste the phone call because I want to sit there and honestly honor you in a fashion that's needed. A lot of times we don't get a chance to recognize the precious jewels that we have amongst us. And you've been a sister to myself and Kay since day one. And that's something that we will have to always remember about that.
Yeah. And always will be.
Always, always.
Always.
But the talent, oh my goodness. I want to get into set me free at this moment, right? Because these are amazing songs. These are amazing songs. And, I love to know mentally, where are you at when you construct these records? What is going on inside your head to make you say, well, I want to do it like this. I want to, because I know that you are really meticulous about everything you do. Even, from your look to your sound to your presentation, everything has to be a certain way. So where were you mentally when you constructed this song?
Well, shout out to Sean Doby of South Carolina. Sean had sent the record. It was just sitting in my spirit, sitting on my hard drive. Because I knew that it was something, but I just didn't know what the record was telling me. But so let's just be honest. We know that blues music, Southern soul particularly, is male dominated. So most of the stories that the audience hears, if you are heavily a Southern soul fan, come from a man. Well, that's not traditionally music, though. Most music have women superstars, right? And most music genres have women voices and women storytelling. So I feel like it's my responsibility as part of the sisterhood of this scene to continue to write records for us, by us, written by us, about us, our stories from our mouths, the woman's approach. So Set Me Free is that. Every time I approach a record like this, something like Don't Start Nothing, where I have to point my finger and tell a brother, I'm thinking about the sister. I'm thinking about those anthems where they want to turn on that record. They've gotten done with that man. They want to sweep up. They want to do their laundry and they want to cry it out. Well, who's going to write that story for them? I'm not trying to be rude when I say anything about a male songwriter, because there's some amazing ones in history, right? But no one can write a story for a woman like a woman can, because we are the ones experiencing it. So I've just taken up that mantle for myself, that every once in a while from my audience, I'm going to give them a record that'll resonate with the woman. She can really dig down deep in. So that Set Me Free. And my dad just discovered this record, which is so funny, because he sends me a message like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning about this record. He thinks it's brand new. He's like, that's the one you should go with. That's the one you should put out. I'm like, but he's 70. So I'm like, okay, daddy, I got you.
Right.
But it's, it's a real record. It comes from my heart. I mean it. If you don't love me, if you can't deal with me, if you just can't be above board, let me go. Don't hang on to me.
Definitely not. Definitely not. And shout out to Shorty G. Much love to Coffee Bean as well. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely will get up, Shorty. I got you. Well, right now it's Set Me Free by the one and only Queen of Southern Soul, Chavonna Adams.
Chameleons.
Many say I'm a really good woman. Plenty good men that wanna get with me. Yeah. and set me free. Don't play in my face, try to take up my space, telling me lies and playing games. But when I hit the door, that's when you hit the floor. Look at you there, down on bending knee. Down on bending, set me free, yeah. Why don't you set me free? Set me free. Why don't you set me free? I heard about Keisha, TT, and even Kim. I heard you've been with all of them. I could have been with what's his name. Baby, that is such a shame that you do me wrong and just string me along for no reason at all. I'm tired of playing games. I'm leaving, won't be the same. I'm gone, leaving today. You'll be down on bended. You see, what I don't understand is if you don't want me, if you don't need me, why will you keep hanging on? Set me free. Why don't you set me free? 'Cause you be down on bended knee. I'm free. I'm really, really free. I'm free. I'm free. Down on bended knee.
Man, that take me back to Sparkle. That take me back to Sparkle. Man, that
Thank you guys.
oh my goodness, that song is so amazing, and it's not one song that you put out that you say, well, okay, she didn't do well with this one, or she didn't do well. You can't do that. Like, even with the collaborations, you know what I'm saying, with Wolfman, you know what I'm saying, that song was majorly hot. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It was majorly hot, and that's something that you rarely find when a person is an artist, that everything that they put out hits,
Man.
hits,
Woo.
hits, and it makes motion. So, you know, when you get to looking at things and as a whole, what is it that takes you there? Oh, I got to play that again? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. They want me to play that again. Okay, pop it down. I'm in here. Lady Shay, what's going on? H-Town in the building. Country Bud, what's happening? Oh, I got to play it again. I'm sorry. I just thought I was doing the interview. I didn't know. Let me clutch my pearls.
Chameleon.
Let's go.
Many say I'm a really good woman. Plenty good men that wanna get with me. Yeah. So if you ain't gonna do me right, let me go. Go on and set me free. Don't play in take up my space, telling me lies and playing games. But when I hit the door, that's when you hit the floor. Look at you there, down on bending knee. Down on bending, set me free, yeah. Why don't you set me free? Set me free. Why don't you set me free? I heard about Keisha, TT, and even Kim. I heard you've been with all of them. I could have been with what's his name. Baby, that is such a shame that you do me wrong and just string me along for no reason at all. I'm tired of playing games. I'm leaving, won't be the same. I'm gone, leaving today. You'll be down on bended. You see, yeah. What I don't understand is if you don't want me, if you don't need me, why will you keep hanging on? Set me free. Why don't you set me free? 'Cause you be down on bended knee. I'm free. I'm really, really free. I'm free. I'm free. Down on bended knee.
Spitfire.
Yeah, straight fire right
Yes,
there.
yes.
Now, sis, like it's a lot of times like artists are looking to become international or overseas and things of that nature. You are currently on the Billboard charts in the UK as number 2 over Jill Scott. What is that like? Like seriously, like you're number 2 on the UK Billboard charts, right? I think Taiwan is number 1.
Who's
You're
number one? Yeah.
You're number 2. Jill Scott is number 3. What, with all the things that you have been through, your journey and things of that nature, what is that like to be number 2 on the UK charts that the people overseas is loving Chavonna Adams?
Well, first of all, thank you everybody for the hearts and love. I see it. I love y'all too so madly. Man, it's humbling. It's super humbling. And I like, for me, when I see the charts, I don't necessarily, when we say over or like where I'm at, like I just look at it like, look at the hard work that I put in, and I know that those charts fluctuate, but to see the success when I do land in somewhere like that, like up that high, and how it's resonating everywhere, I don't know. I'm like I'm hardly ever lost for words. Y'all know that. y'all get on the phone with me. I don't know. Like it. You know what? Someone once told me when it happens, it'll happen like that, Chavonna, and you won't even realize that that was the moment, that was the record, or that was the time, or people had just started to discover you, or at a moment everybody felt that same vibe, like a frequency everybody's on, or what my friends who've had hit records have described to me, right? So right now I'm just riding this wave. Internationally, one of the things that they do is they embrace a talented woman. Not to say America doesn't, because you know I love my home and
Right.
I love the South, and I believe that there is a place for women in music in Southern Soul and in the South. But the UK does not mix words about it, or internationally they don't. So a lot of times you'll see women at a higher rank or a higher place than you will regrettably here at home in some of the genres we have. So I'm grateful that there's a place for me as a woman. I'm grateful that there's a place for me as a black woman in music internationally. But they've been known to love our music, love our culture. France, Italy, like they embrace who we are, right? But it's authentically me, you know. And I don't think that I could pretend to be who I am to try to go get those successes. I was even born with the name that I have, right? Like everything that you get when you come to hear one of my records, or you just come to meet me, hug me at a show or whatever, is genuinely me. And so I feel like that's how I've been able to be successful, is to continue to be myself. And I feel like the moment that I'm not genuinely me is the moment where I don't see the successes that I'm having. So, to answer your question in part, brother, it's just to remain me, right? That's how you get there. Is that people are resonating with that realness, real to real, no pun intended, inside of me, or
Right.
pun intended, that's inside of me. And this is me.
You know, sis, it's crazy because shout out to SRJR's own one and only Harrison Holland Quest. What's going on to Teddy
Yeah.
Bear? But when you look back at it, a lot of times people get so engroved with different charts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the internet chart names or whatever.
Yeah,
But when you get them Billboard charts, Billboard come to knocking, that's something totally different. That mainstream, when you tap into the top 100 and the top
yeah,
200, that's
yeah,
something totally different.
yeah,
When you tap into that UK Billboard, that is something totally different. That
absolutely.
that sets you above the rest.
Yeah. It's a
So,
grave responsibility too. You had asked a question earlier before you replayed the song where you said, Shavonna, it seems like we enjoy every record, or there's a high quality for every record. But I promise you, my songs, before they come out of my hard drive, they go through a litany of, hey, you know, and I'll call you guys and let you hear stuff.
yeah,
You've
yeah,
heard some raw records from me, and you know, but I want for my audience to have the best musical experience, because outside of being an artist, I just love music in general, right? And so when it's poor quality, it takes away that good feeling that you get when you hear a great song on a Saturday morning while the breakfast is in the air or whatever. So for me, I want to maintain that quality of music, that feel good music, that feeling that music gives you, that transcends color and race and religion and creed and all of those things. It's really a magical thing, music, and being a music maker. But it's a grave responsibility for me to keep that quality up, right? So I am very picky about what the audience receives from me and how much I go through to give them the best that I can.
one thing, like I said earlier, we know how meticulous you are. You know what I'm saying? How, you know what I mean? Everything has to be, if not perfect, then darn near perfect.
Yeah,
So if it's not, then it will not, you know what I mean, flow with the way that you want things to be.
that's
Now,
right.
the day you fell in love, I want to know. I want to know what this song was about. I promise you. I was like, yo, what was that? Where were you at? Like, cause you know what I'm saying?
Storytelling in records is fun. Like
Right.
I've always wanted to, and I may have a record like that, but I always wanted to tell a story completely through. So one night, Kojak, my wonderful producer and mentor,
Right.
Kojak Charles, sends me this record, and I wrote this record in one day. I wrote it and recorded it in one day. Like I wrote it on my computer note, and then I went in the booth and I recorded it, and I came back out and wrote a little bit more. And like I literally, it took me probably about 4 hours worth of recording, and so I wrote the whole song all the way through. But I wanted to make a fun record about falling in love with a cowboy. You know, the South and even Midwest, we're known for cowboys and that whole culture, and I wanted to give a love story to it. And so I forgot another record similar about being in love with the cowboy, but they just fine to me. Them hats and boots and muscles and everything. It's a real feeling, when I'm down there and I see them, I'm like, Lord, and they on the horses and everything. So, why not put it in a song?
I came to town to find a man, a big strong man. He was so lean, he was so clean. He's a countryman, and that was the day I fell in love with the cowboy. He likes to walk, baby, talk, baby. He likes to lean, he likes to groove, baby, right next to me. He likes to move, baby, scoot, baby. He likes to move, he likes to do, baby, do what he do. And that was the day I fell in love with the cowboy. Now who would have thought a city girl could find that man, a big strong man, the man of my dreams. He belongs to me. He's a countryman, and that was the day I fell in love with the cowboy. He likes to walk, baby, talk, baby. He likes to lean, he likes to groove, baby, right next to me. He likes to move, baby, scoot, baby. He likes to move, he likes to do, baby, do what he do. And that was the day I fell in love with the cowboy. Moral of the story is, if you find that man, you gotta do everything to make him happy, ladies. You gotta do all you can. But I know, yes I do, that was the day that I fell in love with the cowboy. Yes.
Yes, 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 y'all.
Yes,
You are
y'all.
tuning in to Real 360 with the one and only Miss Chavonna Adams in the building.
Yes. Shout
Let's
out
go.
to Shantavia Nicole in the building. Much love to you, sis. Also, DJ Dre Cope is in here from Rock the Block DJs. We got Pamela B from Fleet Nation. We rocking in here. DMV Fleet is in the building. Much love, much love.
Sis, what haven't you done that you want to do next? What is it? What is it for next for Shavonna? Movies, stage plays.
Yeah.
What's up?
All that media, movies, more shows, and just continuing to build on my fans, and just getting to meet new people has been amazing, and continuing to be out there so that people can discover my records and discover me. So all of that, everything that God has for me, I'm down for. It's no no's. Everything's all gas, no brakes.
All
Hey,
right.
sis, I tell you, and it just popped in my head when Kay asked that question. With this world being, shout out Daryl Simmons, what's going on? Um, with this world having so much or so engrossed in reality TV, I think that it would be amazing to have a day in the life of the Queen of Southern Soul reality TV
You
doing
know
her
what?
thing
Want to
because you
spill
could,
all the tea.
you know what I'm saying?
I,
Because you
I
could executive produce it, you could film it, you could do
it
all the
has to
work
be
yourself.
scripted though, because I'm too honest. I'm a sweetheart, but I don't want it to be too candid.
You know what though? You are about your truth, and you are about what needs to be said, and you always do it in such a class act way. It's never
Yeah.
where you can come out and like other people want to play cats and dogs on
Yeah.
live, but you don't have to do that because you know what
No,
you stand on, and you
that's
know where
right,
you
Kay.
come from.
I wouldn't be
So,
mean spirited about. I wouldn't be mean spirited
absolutely,
about anything. I think where
absolutely,
my honesty would be speaking truth to power for the empowerment of others. I think that's what I mean when I say honesty, because my goal really is to watch other artists grow, and I know that there's not always the opportunity for every artist to have some of the successes that I've had because of the machines and the powers that be, the gatekeepers, all of the other things that people hear about that are very true in some aspects. And so I think that if there were a day in the life of Chavonna, it would be watching me navigate those waters, right? And how does she accomplish those things and she's not on every flyer,
right.
and
right?
that's what I was getting at, like, to and me personally, I don't believe in gatekeeping because
Yeah.
the ones who are gatekeeping, those are the ones that we would call crabs in a barrel. They hate to, you know what I'm saying, they hate to see you rise above them. So when you can't stop a person's journey, there's no gate to keep. You know what I'm
And the
saying?
question then becomes this too, Joshua, while you're keeping people in, you're keeping other people out, right? And the
Right.
question becomes it's not about protecting what's inside, it's what you're not allowing to come through that may be something that's so special, right? So for me, I keep my own yard. You want a gatekeep over there? That's no problem. I'll build my own fence, house, door, gate, have a car garage. Like, I'll do my own thing and I'll see you at the finish line. Like, to me, there is no such wall that can't be climbed. I
Right.
just simply will not take no for an answer. But it comes from where I come from. A single mother, raised by my grandmother, and my mother. And we had obstacles, right? So hey, I'm a black woman in America. Who doesn't face obstacles when you're a black woman in America or a black man?
Right.
So we're built for this. I'm built for this.
Right.
I really am. And so no, there's no gate that I won't kick down.
That's a personal message right there to KY.
Whatever now. Salute. Salute. Shout out to Dow. Shout out to Big Sip, the Big Sip, the Big M, baby. Mississippi, we kicking it, man. I got y'all. I got
Thank you.
But sis.
Sorry I got on a tangent, but
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You spoke your truth.
The reality of everything, and that to me shows there is no gates. When you walk your own path, when you're your own innovator, you know what I'm saying, you work things out on your own. See, only time a person can gatekeep if you're a follower. If you're a leader, if you make your own path, there's nothing for anybody can stop. Long as you're not sitting there trying to be caught up in every fad, every phase, doing everything everybody else doing, then there's no way to be gatekeep because they can only close the gate on people that are following them. And
that's
if you're
right.
a follower, the view never changes.
It's like my grandmother really, she set me up for success young. She taught me that you don't live off of anybody's likes. She also taught me there's more than one way to skin a cat. And so if there's not this opportunity there, go find the other way to skin that cat. And don't
That's
be
it.
concerned about if someone likes you. Because I would cry when I was a little girl, like, Granny, and she'd be like, it doesn't matter. And You don't live off of anybody's likes, which is true because thank you, Lord, I'm still alive, right? And so it's not about that. It's embracing those who are embracing me, building on what has been wonderful, and enjoying the ride and taking, I don't take no for an answer. I'm just going to keep going.
That's what I'm talking about. But let's get into this latest single right here. This latest single, Good Man, is blazing right now.
Sir. Yes,
It
sir.
has the whole world on notice. This right here kicked the door open for the Billboard magazine. When you're in Billboard magazine, you know the next step is Billboard charts. I'm just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's killing in UK. It's killing in America. So we're going to get into Good Man by our sister, the one and only Queen of Southern Soul, Chavonna Adams.
Oh, I got a feeling deep down in my soul, a really good feeling from my head down to my toes. Plenty good loving when he's standing next to me. I hope you understand it. I hope it's plain to see. Hey, I got a good man. Hey, I got a good man. Ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. Hey, I got a good man. When he comes home early, yeah, he makes sweet love to me. He takes me to heaven. Oh, I'm filled with ecstasy. And ain't no other man in this world to get down on it. And ain't no other man in this world arrive just like a pony. Oh, hey, I got a good man. Hey, I got a good man. Ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. Hey, I got a good man. Hey, I got a good man. Hey, I got a good man. Ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. Hey, I got a good man. And ain't no other man in this world to get down on it. And ain't no other man in this world ride just like a pony. Said I got a real good man. Oh, ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. Hey, I got a good man, yeah. No other man, there's no other man that can do me like you can. Ain't no other good man.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Hey,
Blazing.
blazing. Shout out, Britt. What's
Yes.
going on with you, mama? Yo, Sean Dude, that was a great interview that you did on Monk's Corner, giving that history of Monk's Corner back home in Freeport, Long Island, man. Much love to you, man, for showing love to the hood. Much love to you, my bro. But, sis, I'm finna play that one more time. Ain't no need to me sitting here talking about it. I'm finna be about it. Let's get it.
Oh, I got a feeling deep down down in my soul. A really good feeling from my head down to my toes. Plenty good loving when he's standing next to me. I hope you understand it. I hope it's plain to see. Hey, I got a good man. Hey, I got a good man. Ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. Hey, I got a good man. When he comes home early, yeah, he makes sweet love to me. He takes me to heaven. Oh, I'm filled with ecstasy. And ain't no other man in this world to get down on it. And ain't no other man in this world arrive just like a pony. Oh, 'cause hey, I got a good man. Hey, I got a good man. Good, yeah. Ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. Hey, I got a good man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, I got a good man. Hey, I got a good man. Ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. Hey, I got a good man. And ain't no other man in this world to get down on it. And ain't no other man in this world ride just like a pony. Said I got a real good man. Oh, ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. Hey, I got a good man, yeah. No other man. There's no other man that can do me like you can. Ain't no good man.
Yes, yes. Hey, shout out to Miss Twin, Fleet DJs in the building, man.
Now that's
My
good
Fleet
time
family.
swing dancing and enjoying yourself.
Oh, now, sis, like,
Thank
what
you.
can we expect going forward? Because you already done cracked that glass ceiling. You're sitting out there in the atmosphere. What is next? What is, you know what I'm saying, the Cosmos can expect from Chavonna Adams? Like, is there any
Man.
features, collaborations? What's going on?
I'm manifesting it all. Okay. Just everything, man. Like, I'm really in it to win. I'm in this for legacy's sake. I'm in this to create a space in time where Chavonna Adams music existed, right? And I just I want to pin my place in amongst the legends and amongst the stars. And so my hope is that as people begin to discover me, they hang in with me and they get me there. Because it's really the fans, man. It's really the people that tune in. It's the DJs. You guys know I love the DJs. It's the program directors. It's everybody that's behind me, that's pushing me forward, that's helping my dream come true. So I'm staying, man. I'm just staying around. Just keep me around.
Now, I know Kay had asked, you know what I'm saying, about your goals and things of that
Yeah.
nature, right? But I want to know right now, right here, when is we going to get this whole EP? I've been sick and tired of being spoon-fed and sitting there and getting one at a time. I need the whole EP. You understand me? I need the whole EP.
She got enough for a full album. She
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
I
She
do.
know. And I need something I can ride to and don't hit skip. So when am I
Yeah.
going to get this EP?
You know, I'm waiting on the fans. I guess I've been waiting on fans to tell me, or I don't know. I've been waiting on a sign, or I don't know.
Let me find something to write on since you waiting on a sign. I'm about to tell you, I need that EP or that album. You understand me? Because it's quality music, right?
It's long overdue.
Is it time? You guys, okay, this is the time. This is a brother sister moment.
Yeah,
we've been telling you this for a long time. You long overdue.
It's class. First of all, it's classy.
It's your moment.
It's your moment. It's classy. It's nothing raunchy. It's very ladylike. You understand me?
Yeah.
The wordsmith, the lyrical content, all these things that we grew up on and we look for, and when it comes down to music, the concepts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's warranted. Like, we talk about the Shirley Murdochs. We talk about, you know what I'm saying, the Sade's and all these individuals who set certain standards. And you're right in that path, in that genre, in that walk. So we're looking for that from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because our expectations for Chavonna Adams is so high because we know the quality of work that you do.
Yeah. I mean, I've got it in my computer. I just press send.
That's it.
Every vibe, every song that we're hearing, you bring back a nostalgic feel that has been lost. You bring back 60s and 70s music of bubbly truth, and your story, how you do it, is magnificent. It ties back in for us to look back and say, you know what, that reminds me of the good time. Like old boy said in there, he said he remember when it used to be $1 basement parties to get in.
Yes.
You know, so your whole creative force is there. So like we say, guys, you know, it's like I'm gonna take a segment out of Hoodlum. It's your time, Bumpy.
Definitely, you know.
Well, I'll say this. I hope that by the next time I sit down with you guys, which will be soon, let's cook something up. I'll give a rhyme. We'll cook something up.
We're gonna see you.
Miss Unique from the state of Mississippi.
We're gonna tune in and see you coming across the stage for a Grammy.
Let's go.
That's what it's going to be because the door is open now.
Yeah.
We're gonna act the fool.
Just time for you to walk through it because they're knocking at your door. They're knocking at your door. So, sis, you know what I'm saying? I know we're coming to the end. You know what I'm saying? But
we gotta play that again. We gotta play it again.
Yeah, we gotta play it again. But I want to let you know we love you to death.
Absolutely. I love you guys. Thank you for such a wonderful platform, for highlighting the best in artists, the brightest in artists. You keep it with honesty and purity above board. You guys are class acts yourself, and I'm so honored to be your sister, be your friend, and to be a frequent guest that absolutely loves Real2reel360.
Appreciate you so much.
We love you so much, baby.
Yes, I love you guys.
You know what I'm saying? But I tell you, we gonna do it like this, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I got a feeling deep down in my soul. A really good feeling from my head down to my toes. Plenty good loving when he's standing next to me. I hope you understand it. I hope it's plain to see. Hey, I got a good man. Hey, I got a good man. Ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. Hey, I got a good man. When he comes home early, yeah, he makes sweet love to me.
Peace.
Said I got a real good man, oh, ask me how I know, and I tell you so. I got a good man, yeah. No other man I know. There's no other man that can do me like you can. Good man.
Woo. I want to tell you, we coming to the end, sis. We love you so much.
Love you
Tisha
guys.
Ada live from Bars and
Peace,
Hoops
y'all.
Radio. What's
Peace and
going
blessings.
on? Peace.
Absolutely.
But I want to thank those who are watching from Facebook, on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Thank y'all so much. Those who are going to be watching this on Third Coast Society TV next week. Those who will be listening to it on 82.3 in Columbus, Ohio. And also, I want to thank all of those who have been downloading this music and everything else. Make sure y'all support our sister, man. Yo, K, you know what time it is, bro.
Man, listen, fantastic, vainglorious,
Peace.
superb, as ultimate Miss Chavonna Adams, y'all.
We are Real to Real 360 with our beautiful sister. We love you so much and adore you. Let's, like you said, you already national, international. Now we gonna make you intergalactic. You know? Let's put her up in the cosmos, y'all. Let's do it. You deserve it all, baby. We just want to let you know you deserve it all. So we love you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We're going to get out of here, man, and let the good times roll. But make sure before you go, plug it in, lock her in, download her music, put it in your playlist. DJs, I'm going to give you a plug. This song kind of reminds me of a Denise Williams song, but I ain't going to tell you. I'm going to let you do the research yourself. Anyway, all right. We out of here like last year, man. I'm DJ KY's Allah, a.k.a. Kato, the black superhero. That's my brother like none other, Mr. Josh Allah, a.k.a. Mr. Who?
PhD.
Indeed. And we are Real 360, baby. Untouchable. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace, Tisha. We got you. All right. Y'all have a good one, everybody.
Peace.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing and tell a friend and keep sharing because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ KY, brother, take us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth. To all the human families on the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness. To be the man, woman, and child of the universe. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you.